Hello, you guys. Slash, probably mostly just myself in the future. So today was, or I guess is, it's the first video of the day, and it's not like the end of the day yet or anything. I mean, Andrew's still at work, so there you go. Anyways, I was just gonna talk about what I did for breakfast today. So I had last night made this chia seed pudding, right? I found a recipe on Pinterest. It was coconut cream pie, chia seed pudding or something, and so it was coconut milk, chia seeds, and honey. And then in the morning, when you're ready to eat it, you put coconut, like shredded coconut on top. And so what happens is that it like gels. It turns into a similar texture to tapioca pudding overnight because the seeds expand. So this morning, I, stir it. It's all ready. It's like, pudding texture. And I take a bite, and it was so gross. It was so bad. Like, I think that if the seeds had been completely, squishy and soft, it would have been fine. But as it was, they weren't, like, completely gelled. And so, I don't know if they were going to ever get more than that, but the middle of them was still crunchy, and so it was like this gooey, crunchy texture, and oh my gosh, it was so gross. I almost threw up. I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna add that shredded coconut, see if that's any better. It wasn't. It just made it even more hard to decipher because there was another added texture into it. And I love coconut. I love all coconut. Shredded coconut, doesn't matter. The texture doesn't bug me. I enjoy it. But with that texture added in with the other gross texture, it was just, I couldn't do it. So I had to throw it away. Luckily, I hadn't used the whole can of coconut, which is what you were supposed to do, because I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, and so I threw it away. It was just too rich, too, like the flavor. Like, I don't know if you've ever just drank coconut milk, but it's really strong. It's rich, and I just couldn't do it. It was gross. And so I had a piece of the banana chocolate chip bread that I had made. It was banana bread with chocolate chips. And that was a lot better. But even the banana bread, I wasn't too impressed with how it turned out. It made 2 loaves. The recipe made 2, 9 by 5 loaves or whatever. And I think maybe the bananas were just too old. Like, it was fine. It didn't turn out bad. No one got sick or anything. But the banana flavor just tasted like more potent and not in a just, oh, banana that are strong way. It was like, I don't know how to describe it. If you've ever left a banana out for too long and then you smelled it and it was like all brown and mushy and stuff, that's what it tasted like, sort of. Not like bad, just weird. It wasn't what I was expecting. And also it turned out like lighter and fluffier than what I'm used to. And I think that's because I made it with 6 bananas instead of 7, which is what the recipe called for. This recipe that my mom has been using for my entire life, and probably my grandma too. That's probably where she got it from. Anyways, it was not as dense as what I'm used to, and it could have had something to do with the fact that there's chocolate chips in there, which the recipe said optional, adding in another cup of like nuts or chocolate chips or whatever you want, and it wouldn't affect the recipe negatively. But I don't know, maybe that was partially a contributor to the reason that it was lighter. Anyway, so I made 2 loaves, and Andrew brought one of them to work, and everybody loved it, which is good. I mean, I'm not saying it was bad necessarily. I just didn't like it as much as I have in the past. But apparently they really liked it, and everybody, asked for me to make more for him to bring. So that's good. I'll probably make it again. Hopefully next time it'll turn out even better. Yeah, I don't know what happened with it, so that's what I had for breakfast this morning, or this afternoon, because I don't eat until really late. Not because I skip breakfast or whatever, it's just I get up late. to start. I usually wake up around 11. And what normally happens is I like to get things done first. So I hate getting out of bed right away because I just feel so awful the rest of the day, like groggy and headache and throat sore, like the same feeling when you wake up from a nap really unrefreshed. That's how I feel if I get up too fast. And so I a lot of times will watch some YouTube in bed for maybe half an hour or so, and then I'll get up and take care of some things. If I do yoga that morning, usually weekday mornings, I'll do that first, and then I'll take my shower. Like, can you tell my hair's still wet? Like, really wet. And then I'll take out Darcy, because I feel bad leaving him in there for too long, but I can't leave him out when I'm taking a shower, and if I try to have him out while I'm doing yoga, he jumps on me. And so then I take him out, and then I come in, and then I feed him, and then I get my food. And so by that point, it's always pretty late, like 2 sometimes. Depending on the day, it could be earlier than that, but sometimes it ends up being like 2. And so, I don't know where I was going with that. Story time over, I guess. I don't know what I was gonna say. It's 3-ish now. Maybe a little, yeah, around 3. And I just had breakfast like half an hour ago. Maybe that, maybe around there. So Darcy's kennel is open, and he's doing the thing again where he doesn't want to come out, so that's why I ate breakfast before I fed him, because he's just chilling in there and he won't come out. So I'm probably gonna have to make him come out, because he has to go potty, I'm sure. He's just refusing. I don't understand why though, because normally he refuses to come out because he doesn't have his harness on, but we accidentally forgot to take it off before he went to bed last night, so his harness is still on and he's still not coming out. Darcy! Come out, baby! Oh, I totally forgot to tell you guys. This is a really long clip already. It's 7.5 minutes. Anyways, last night we went over to Fred Meyer and we got some Jelly Bellies. Delicious. And they actually have an app called, like, I don't remember, it's called Recipe Shaker or something. Yeah, Recipe Shaker. Got that right. And so I downloaded it. And it's not like recipes you can make with jelly beans. It's like if you mix 2 jelly beans, it makes this flavor. The weirdest one, lime and cinnamon, tastes like cola. Like Coke. Soda pop. I don't know, whatever you call it. It tasted like Coca-Cola. How does lime and cinnamon equal soda? I don't know, but it did. And then there's also, you know, normal ones like s'mores or whatever, where you can do like toasted marshmallow and chocolate and vanilla or something. I don't know. And what was my favorite one? Well, there's this one that I've actually known for years because my great-grandparents used to get those big like jugs from Costco. They had some recipes on the back. And there's one that was pear and raspberry, and that's poached pear and raspberry sauce, and I've had that memorized for so long, and I really like that one. But yeah, the lime and cinnamon one still gets to me. It's still so crazy. But wait, there's 50 flavors, but on the thing it says 49 flavors. I don't know. Anyway, so when we got them, they have them in the, like, the bulk section, right? And so you just do the shh, and then they come out in the bag. Andrew was doing it, and he, I don't know, went pedal to the metal on it, and he released it, and the entire bag, this entire bag, which is like, if you fill it up completely, it's like 3 pounds. He filled it up completely. It was like almost overflowing, so we had to take another bag, and we had to like empty it in half. And we just left the other bag there in Fred Meyer, like with the jelly beans, and we're like, well, hopefully someone else wants this many jelly beans, because we only wanted like 1/3 of a bag, if that. It would have been less if it was just me, but Andrew decided that he wanted a bunch too. Jelly Bellies are probably one of my favorite candies, actually. Like, I've decided this recently. I don't know why, but I think it's just because they have so many different flavors, and I personally prefer, for the most part, like fruity candy. Like, I love chocolate. I love chocolate, like, as much as the next person. Like, you saw that gourmet chocolate bar that I got that was $7. Like, that's a crazy amount to spend on chocolate. But I love chocolate, and so I want to, you know, get a good experience with chocolate. Like, I don't want to just always eat, like Hershey's or even Dove, Dove is really good. But I wanted to try something fancy schmancy, and there's like a subscription box called Choco Curb that Coffee Break with Danny was talking about that I really want to get. Like, I think I would love it, but it's like $35 a month, and that seems crazy for chocolate for me. So I just got one fancy chocolate bar. But I think that, yeah, like fruity candies are kind of more my favorite. Like, I love Jelly Bellies. Those are one of my favorites. I've always really enjoyed like Nerds and, you know, those Fun Dips. Like, I still like those. I'm 20 years old. No one likes those past the age of like 8. I like those. I don't even know if my little sister who's 9 likes them. She probably does. She likes candy a lot like me. Uh-oh, am I getting a cold? Crap. I just got a little sniffly, and I kind of realized that my voice is sounding a little bit funny. Oh no. Hopefully I'm not getting sick. Not that I have like big plans or anything, or that I have to go to work, because I get to work from home even though I don't make money doing it, but hopefully one day. This is a crazy long video. I'm sorry guys. This one clip is longer than most of my videos, so I'm probably going to end this here and talk about stuff more later. Bye. I like that one. Oh, look at the one with the snake.